Plywood presents Mission Mighty Me. And your 5 minutes begins now.
Thank you, Jeff. We are here because food allergies have become an epidemic. 1 out of every 13 children today has a food allergy, and our daughter is one of them. When she was born, the common medical guidance was to avoid giving nuts, eggs, and other potential food allergens to babies. As first-time parents, we followed this guidance to a T. But when she had her first walnut at age 3, she had a violent reaction. It was a terrifying and helpless feeling to see our sweet toddler covered in hives, eyes swollen shut, and vomiting because of something as simple as a piece of food. In hindsight, we were lucky. Every 3 minutes, a food allergy sends someone to the emergency room, and the results can be deadly. Our daughter is now 8 years old, and she's an incredible little girl, but she will carry an EpiPen and the fear of food for life.
And she is not alone. On average, 2 children in every American classroom has a food allergy. In fact, over the last 20 years, the rate of food allergies in children has grown by more than 50%. Nut allergies have tripled. And there are lots of theories as to why, but many experts now point to those old medical guidelines that we followed. As avoiding potentially allergenic foods became the norm for babies, the rate of food allergies in children skyrocketed. But we have really great news. When our 3rd child came along in 2015, a groundbreaking study came out that changed everything.
The LEAP study by Dr. Gideon Lack found that actually including peanuts in babies' diets regularly from as early as 4 months until age 5 reduced the chances of developing a peanut allergy by 80%. 80%. What Dr. Lack found is that most babies are not born with a food allergy. They develop over time, and there's a magic window when the immune system can actually learn to tolerate a food before an allergy develops. This was huge news. So huge that the National Institutes of Health recently released new guidelines encouraging parents to introduce peanut protein early and often to prevent a peanut allergy. And studies suggest this proactive approach can work for other foods as well. Well, this was a game changer for us when our 3rd child came along, because now there was actually something we could do to help prevent another food allergy in our family. But then we discovered a very practical problem. Babies can't eat nuts. They don't have teeth. Even peanut butter is a choking hazard. Getting most common food allergens into a baby's diet is really difficult, and the entire baby food industry is geared towards allergen-free foods. The products that we needed did not exist, so we decided to make our own, and Mission Mighty Me was born.
Wanting to get this absolutely right, we partnered with the very physician whose research has revolutionized food allergy prevention, Dr. Gideon Lack. Dr. Lack has joined us as a co-founder, along with one of the creators of the largest food allergy nonprofit in the world, Todd Slotkin. Together, we are creating a nutritious line of foods for children that includes nuts and also other common food allergens. Our products are easy for babies to eat, and they taste great, so big kids will enjoy them too. Most importantly, all of our formulations are developed with Dr. Lack's extensive expertise on food allergy prevention. You see, we believe that if parents can easily and enjoyably just regularly feed these types of foods to their children, we can help raise an entire generation of kids that are free from the burden of food allergies. And we feel so passionate about this potential that Mission Mighty Me is donating a portion of proceeds and product to further prevention research and education. And this is where we need your help, okay? Our first product will be ready to ship by the end of this year, but we need to start educating parents about this now. We want to donate our very first product to you and friends that you believe should know about our mission, okay? All you have to do is text MIGHTY to 444-999 and just follow the prompts. There are almost 1,000 people in this room right now, okay? So each of you, if each of you thinks of just 3 people who should know about Mission Mighty Me, we have the potential to impact up to 3,000 kids tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Great. All right. Thank you. Thanks, JJ and Catherine. We're going to have Patrick ask you a follow-up question.
Thank you for your presentation. That was great. I might have missed this, but did you say you're currently in stores and you already have sales?
Not yet.
Okay.
We should be ready to be on shelf before the end of the year. We're starting out online on our own website and Amazon because we really feel like that direct-to-consumer channel where we can educate people about what we're doing is the right way to start and really build up a following. And then we expect to be in Southeast distribution by next summer.
And just one more question. In your research, I guess, so far, are there any other regulatory hurdles that you're trying to get past or that Dr. Lack is working on now?
Definitely. This is something that we have to be very careful about because we don't want to have any mistakes of people thinking that it's something that's for someone that already has developed a food allergy. It's not. This is about preventing it from ever developing. So we're having to be very careful with our messaging, our word choice, our packaging, not only to just comply with FDA requirements, but also just to make sure that we are super clear with our consumer on when it should be used and when it shouldn't. The good news is that when you're making a product with nuts, as long as you say there's nuts in it and it's very clear, then you're fine. But we've got this balance of educating about the mission and also being in compliance that we're having to do just right. The good news is that we can do it in a really fun and engaging and enjoyable way.
Okay.
Great. Let's thank Mission Mighty Me. We have that from you. Good job.